Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, a chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Fernandez. Caught quickly. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here for this offense. It's a run to the left. He's brought down out at the 46.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Running game is working. Let's do it on first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Fernandez. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nice grab. It's Thomas. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Off target and incomplete. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion now. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They're going to run it. Will he score here? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run.
2-9 Philly. Ready, go.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV. Come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm of the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can he get there on the ground? The Bulls pick up enough for a first down here. No huddle here for the offense.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. There's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Young. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Bulls are going to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Parks. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Tuna. Get set.
To throw, it's Brown. Catch made on the left side. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run of the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. They bring him down right at the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. It's an option look. That's a solid gain there. He loops it and picks up the first down himself.
Okay, ready?
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On the ready.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Fernandez. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's Thomas. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk of play. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, my gosh, what a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch, picks up the 1st down.
Ready.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Using his legs, it's Thomas. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
55 feet. Timber.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Got it.
3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Scanning the field. It's Fernandez. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as any. Sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. USF offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Young. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
325.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. The Bulls come to the line in a hurry. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Over the middle, it's Parks. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Completion makes it second and short.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Contact as he let the ball go. He's got it for a big gain. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Bulls will line up here on 1st down and goal.
29 Philly.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Offense is going backwards. Now it's 3rd down and goal. To throw, it's Brown. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, South Florida. Strong game by this quarterback. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off most of the defense and get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. That's reeled in. It's Thompson.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Brown. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sideline. It's Parks. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on play. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the ground, it's Young. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Brown. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, UNLV. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kirk, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. The Bulls will hustle to the line here, want to hurry up. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Brown. From the pocket, delivers over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Bulls. Will take the lead in the second half. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine a playoff game. He has gone out and wrapped up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The shotgun run call. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Moves the ball to the 25, getting up for the first down. The running play is the offense rush set it down. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Gets into space at the 50. Makes the defender miss. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to pass this time. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who was way wide open.
Boy, they do a great job here in play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw. The catch is made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 3-yard line. This offense now has a 4th down and goal right there. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Easy.
Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense really clicking. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Great performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. USF offense is back out there now.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Watch the spin move. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
2nd down after that previous play.
42, spot, over.
He'll hand it off. Charge through the defender. And the freshman brings him down quickly. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Tie ball game late. They're going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Get set.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Terrier.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Back to pass. It's Brown. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he'll be brought down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds his man. It's Young. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the 1st down in the process.
The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, UNLV. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
PAT is up and good, leading by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's caught downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A new set of downs after that completion. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself back up inside their own 10. And the back now goes in motion. It's a foot race. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
On the set.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's second down.
Fire!
Grab behind the line. It's McDaniel. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive.
Easy.
And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship.